Hello viewers, how are you today? How are you getting on? And happy to be back again for the semi-final episode of this wonderful talent event. So I have with me today
Rebecca Oluwaseyi. Hi guys.
I'll be telling you shortly more about Rebecca. I'm going to introduce her properly to you. So I remain the same man, Marv Amen. So just before we move or dive into the competition, briefly we're going to play a quick video and I'll be back shortly. See you.
The winner of Loud and Silent.
Treasure Unravelled is an Ireland-based gospel organization, the host of Loud in Silence, a gospel musical talent hunt event. It is a trending event where numerous people across the globe look forward to unraveling their God-given talents. Our mission is to harness the musical talents of the body of Christ and create a platform where discovered talents are not only showcased, but also rewarded. Our organization is also actively involved in the support of other charity organizations who promote humanitarian services and community projects. Loud in Silence started in 2014 with its first event in Ireland, where the winner got a cash prize, single record deal, 1-year promotion, and career advancement program. Ever since then, the event has grown tremendously and has gone global. In 2020, due to the COVID-19 pandemic situation, we had our first virtual musical talent hunt competition. A great number of people from different parts of the world participated, where the winner emerged from Nigeria with a whopping €3,000 cash prize. In 2021, we followed the same pattern because there was little or no change in the COVID-19 pandemic situation, and the cash prize was also €3,000. The high points of our events is that we always feature some renowned or award-winning artists from various parts of the world. Our events have touched many lives and transformed their dreams to reality. You could be our partner to bring it to fruition. Treasure Unravelled, creating value for gospel music.
All right, guys, welcome back. And so we are going to start this competition with the guest in the house. So I think I tried to call her name, but they said I always call her name with accent. So I know the very first time I called her name, I said Rebecca. And then I was like, when I heard her introduce herself, I was trying to correct the accent like Rebecca. Okay, anyways, that's just on the light mode. So, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you very much, sir. I'm grand. I'm good. How are you?
That's the Irish way. I'm grand. So, Rebecca, she is the very first winner of Loud in Silence, and that was 2014, wasn't it?
That was.
I remember I came to the studio, in Drogheda, and I was talking to you about it.
Yes.
I was like, why don't you, when I heard you sang with the group,
yes,
and I was like, you're so talented, why don't you go for the Loud in Silence? And then you said you watched the jingle, and the jingle actually caught your attention. I remember you told me something like that, and then you now said, for the fact that we are preserving talent in the body. So yeah, so I want to start with that. So when you were going to the competition on Loud in Silence then in 2014, so
yeah,
what was your experience like from the start, and if you can summarize?
Yeah, I have to go to the very start of this now because I believe the poster was actually posted in my church at the time, and my choir director as well, Adeni Alan Taylor. You know, and they had announced it in church as well, you know, Treasure Unravelled, you know, you should, put your name in and, you know, go for auditions and stuff. And I don't know why, I kind of left it as like, it's grand, it's okay, I might not, you know. So I wasn't really optimistic about it at first, and I think it was until I met Bro Marv at the studio, and I was like, oh yeah, you sing. I've heard you sing before. Like, have you put your name down? You know, have you applied to be a contestant? And here I was like, no. And I think it was a few days to the closing of the registration, and I put my name down, and I said, you know what, I'll just give it all I can, and I went in for the audition.
Now tell me, how was your experience with all the, because you have like you were strong contestants as well. I remember.
Yes.
I just don't want to call their names, but I know a few people that like they're
Yeah.
really good that were there.
Yeah.
And how did you feel hearing those guys? You know.
Oh, like at first, I think I was almost the last one on the day to have done my audition. So when everyone else had gone before me, I was like, oh wow, they can actually sing. They have talent. Geez, you know. I don't know. It was not until the very end, and then like I heard from the judges, oh, that's a really good choice of song, and you know and to be honest, I just sang like I didn't really think much of it until I heard the feedback from the judges at the time, and I was like, oh, I can actually really do this, and so I think that was where the motivation, came in. But there was loads of lovely talent, people that I'm actually still friends with till today, which is really great. Got to meet some nice people.
It's good. It's good to have you share your experience here, because I could imagine. I think you're speaking for all the contestants that are out there.
I'm trying.
That are out there. I could imagine them like thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
Myself, when I was in Nigeria, there's hardly any competition I didn't go for. To the extent that when people when other contestants see me going, they're like, you again. Well, I wasn't going solo though. I was going with a group with bands. And I know how it feels. So I just know, like, you telling us the story.
Yes.
It's just someone else's story there
It's someone
watching.
else's
So
story.
I want to say, we understand what you're going through for a contestant. It's very important to start with this because we only have a few contestants to show this weekend. So, okay, just one more question before we get on.
Yes, sir.
Now, you won the competition. You're the very first winner, the very first ambassador of Treasure Unravelled. It was a great experience indeed. So,
yes, it was.
And I remember the prize wasn't that big anyways. It was small, but then it was big. It was 500 euros.
Oh, yeah, it was 500 at the time.
But then it was big. It was
It
a big
was
money.
big.
Yeah, and you got a lot of people that came in to vote for you.
Yes, I did.
And my question, and that's my final question for you: at what stage did you think you were going to win the competition? From the start, I understand you were a bit nervous.
Yeah.
But at what stage was it until the result was called, or until at what stage did you know you've put in the best and you were expecting positive results?
I think it was at the after the first. It wasn't
First
the audition, the first round
of the grand finale.
Of the grand finale. Yeah, that was when I kind of got that hint of, you know what, I think I could be on the right road, the right path here. Because after the song, I don't know, I probably haven't been able to say this publicly, but people who did come out to support me, and there was a woman that after the first round I was like, I came for somebody else.
They ended up voting for you.
But no, I have to vote for you. I was like, oh my God, I felt so bad. But I think at that point, also again, I kind of got more confidence, and I was like, you know what, even if I don't win, it was really, really nice to have had that kind of experience. And 10 years running, I'm really glad that like Treasure Unravelled they're still doing that. They're still preserving God's Levites. They're still making a way and platforms. And not only in Ireland, this has gone globally. So people from different parts of the world are able to, register and, showcase their gifts, their talents as ministers. And it's a great thing. We don't have it in Ireland, so it's one of its kind, guys. So if you're part of it, and if you've auditioned, if you've sang, if you've been a guest artist, if you've even just been there present, it's been a very golden time and opportunity and experience that we've been a part of and we've been blessed by. So yeah, I'm happy.
I remember the 1 year promotion you had with us. I was traveling with you everywhere,
I was
taking
on
you
the road,
everywhere,
I was on the road.
getting you through there. So then we used to do promotion for them.
Yeah,
so it's been a great experience. Rebecca is nice. Rebecca, nice to have you in the house.
Thank you, sir.
All
Thanks for having me.
So guys, we are going to move on with the competition, and we have the judges. They're all ready for tonight. We don't have many of the contestants anymore. We started with loads of them,
That's
but
really
today
the hard part sometimes.
I know. This is the semi-final, and it's going to be the last video online live streaming we'll be doing. So the next event is going to be the grand finale, and that's going to be live in Dublin, and we'll be having artists like the likes of Eben, the likes of Bukola and Damilola Beckers, and the previous winner of Loud in Silence. Rebecca, you'll be performing as well. So
by God's grace, taking that stage. By God's grace.
Okay, guys, maybe towards the end of this section or this episode, I'll tell you more about Rebecca. So we are going to move into the competition, and just before that again, we have to play another short clip, and I'll be back.
Yes. See you guys.
Treasure Unravelled is celebrating 10 years anniversary on the 9th of September 2023. It is a milestone of success. The event will be featuring the grand finale of the Loud in Silence Season 10, where the winner gets €3,000 cash prize, an award ceremony where 10 prestigious awards will be given to nominated gospel artists/groups, live performances by renowned artists, which will include Eben,
You're the God who opens doors no man can shut.
Dummy Lowland, Bukola Beckers, Marvin Men, Emmanuel Wasona, the winner of the LIS S10 2022 and other LIS previous winners. Tickets at the gate is €30. Grab your early bird ticket now on Eventbrite at €25. This closes 31st of August. Also note that you can request for a gold or silver ticket via our email on info@treasureunravelled.com. The event will be held at D24CX39, Fairhouse Road, Talent, Dublin 24. Doors open at 2 p.m. Red carpet. Event starts at 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. For more details, visit www.treasureunravelled.com. Treasure Unravelled, preserving the Levites and creating value for gospel music.
Okay, guys, now the hour we've been waiting for has just come. And because the judges, they are ready, and I just got a notification that they're already on the screen and they want to start judging. So just so you know, we have 21 contestants, and the judges, they will be scoring you and giving you feedback. The expectation this time is high, so just in case of the fact that you got a high score last episodes doesn't mean that you get a high score this time if you didn't put in your best. So they're going to be giving you feedback straight away. Take it in, and then hopefully if you qualify to the grand finale, make sure you take everything in and put your best.
That's
out.
right.
Okay, so we have Isekwa, we have Tina, we have Alana, we have all of them, Jude, and so I think at this point, we're going to leave it to them to finish up.
Yeah,
and
you take the wheel, guys, from here. Yeah.
we'll be back shortly to continue our story.
Yeah, we'll be back.
All right, see you guys.
Bye.
All right. Good evening, Marv, and good evening, everyone. You're welcome to yet another episode. We've got all the judges in the house, and we're ready to go. What we are expecting from every one of us today is to bring in our A game. So let's get going and let's get rolling.
Hi everyone, my name is Adra Agbimu, popularly known as Adra Gold. I'm from Ogun State and I live in Lagos, Nigeria. Here in this competition as a semi-finalist, and yes, I'm thrilled to share my story with you. It all started for me at a young age of 11 when I embarked on the discovery of who I was and meant to be. And in no time, I found solace in the musical journey. As I grew older, my passion for music only intensified. By the age of 13, I found myself leading bands and vocal ensembles, owning my craft and embracing my identity as a global artist. Now, as a 20-year-old marine science student from a family of 5, I've successfully balanced my studies with my love for music, and I'm excited to be a semi-finalist of this year's singing competition. Throughout my journey, I've come to see music as not just a hobby, but a powerful form of communication. I've worked really hard to hone my skills, competing on global platforms and ministering to souls of those who listen to my music. I believe in giving back to society, which is why through me, a music school will be born to support young talents just like me. Through my music, I've been able to create a lasting legacy that touches the life of everyone who comes across it. With each note I sing, I strive to capture the essence of true music. I'm excited so far, and I can't wait to share my passion and journey with all of you. The Loud in Silence singing competition means the world to me. It's an extraordinary opportunity for me to share my gift with a much larger audience, and with mentorship, I will be able to deploy myself to the world. Thank you for listening. Thank you guys for your support and for being a part of my musical journey. Thank you.
I am down and hold my soul so weak. When troubles come and my heart burdened be, and I am still and waiting in the silence until you come and see the world with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to work on stormy sea. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to work on stormy sea. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up. You raise me up. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Alana.
Yeah, lovely performance. 15.5 from me.
Cool. Tina.
15. I'm not too impressed with the video. I don't know why that video is like that. It's just like a mugshot of
Yeah.
her. Like I just wasn't impressed. And that song, I would have expected at this stage in the competition, I expected a little bit more for that song. That song has a key change. It has, and didn't do any of that. Anyway, so 15 for me.
All right. Jude.
She's got a very good voice, very powerful voice, I would say. But having listened carefully, I think I would want to give her 12.5.
Okay. 12.5. All right. Angela.
So I liked this performance. That song, yes, there's a lot of expectation with that song. But I did like what she did toward the end. I love how I loved her own interpretation. I love what she did with it at the end. It was a little unexpected,
Yeah.
We always expect the same thing, but she did a little bit different. So I have to give her credit for that. She definitely did. So I've given her 14, and I do like her voice, the tone of her voice. She's got great projection on her voice, but I love there's a raspiness to her voice, which I like. I really like it.
Cool. I'm going to tie up Tina and Angela because I expected a little bit more, especially the key change. That would have been the icing on the cake for me. But again, what she did at the end of the song, when she started, I went, "Oh no, that's nice." But if she was going to end it, she shouldn't have come back to more. Then she should have just gone, "You raise me up, you raise me up," and you raise me up, and just remained there instead of now coming back to the bottom of the song. But yeah, good performance, strong vocals. I've given her 15.8. I think she's got something to offer. Okay. All right, cool. Can we move on to the next video, please?
Good day, everyone. My name is Femi Omolare, contestant TU208. I'm a native of Osun State, Boluwaduro local government, but I based in Ado-Ekiti, Ekiti State. I'm also a student of Federal University Oye, that's Foye. I'm an accounting student, a saxophone, and also a music minister. So my music career started from childhood because I'm a lover of sound. I actually play drums from childhood, even till date. My saxophone career actually, it started from secondary school, SS1, when I met my Master Malomon Samuel. He taught me basics of saxophone, and also is a role model, although it changed my life. Music career, of course, music has always been a life-changing one for me, because without music, I cannot be where I am today. I cannot be where I am today. So, about the competition, I saw the flyer on my fellowship choir group on WhatsApp. So I took on the competition, although when I take on the competition, it has not been so easy. Even the timing is bad, because that was when it's an exam period in Foye, but it has not been easy, even doing the video. But we thank God that it has brought us this far. Thank God that God has brought me this far, and I hope I win the competition, because the competition is actually a life-changing one. It's a life-changing one. I'm very, very sure of that, and I hope that I make it to the final. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Okay, Tina, I'd like to start with you this time around.
Why? like that he did like a medley, and his kind of transition into the medley was cool. It was clean, and that sustain that he did, I liked it, but I thought it was a bit too long. I don't know if anyone felt the same way, but I like the fact that he could sustain for that long and then came back clean into like didn't run out of breath or any of those things. Like he was, I actually liked him, and I liked his I'm going to call him ministration. So I'm going to give him 17.5.
Cool. Thanks, Tina. Alana.
I gave him 17.6. And I too love that transition into that song, Yeshua. Oh, it's one of my favorite songs. Beautiful. You could tell he was in the spirit as well. Like, although it is a performance for a competition, yeah, it is, but you could tell that he was really, really in the spirit. So I really appreciated that as well as the lovely video setup and beautiful sustained note as well. That was awesome. So well done.
Lovely. Jude.
Can I just ask, who was doing that inside? Is it him?
That was him.
Yeah. He was doing it.
I liked that.
Yeah.
He was. Right.
So will you get an extra 0.2 on top of that because he did All right, Jude.
I think he's a fantastic saxophonist, ran through some scales. His breath control is good. I expected more stagemanship, which I didn't see. Breath control is wonderful, but I'm just thinking of marketing him with that is not enough for me to sell him to the world and say, look, this is the next new thing that is happening. But on a personal musicianship and all that, it's okay. But for Treasure Unravelled, next level, no. So I'm giving him a 12.2.
All right, thanks, Jude. And for me, I think I like his style. You see, he walked into the stage, did his stuff, and walked out. You know, that's a style that I do. I like, something different. Everyone has commented about his sustaining, so that's fine as well. For me as well, I thought that the video was more like an intro to something. So I expected a little bit more. I expected that then lively music would just come afterwards. And then he gets us into the groove. Something that is sellable, like Jude said, something that it's a semi-final performance. It's very good, no doubt. His control and everything it's top-notch. But a little bit of, an arrangement and something out of the box kind of, like, for me it felt, yeah, that's the intro, so where's the main song, if you know what I mean. So but I've given him 17. And so Angela.
Okay, I feel bad for going last, but
oh no.
Okay, so I think for me at this stage of the competition, you're going to see me being tough, and I obviously I'm being tough at this stage for the first two performances, but I think at this stage of the competition we keep talking about the A game, but I really think it needs to be stepped up. We need to really hone in on every area. So as a musician, I think this guy definitely is brilliant. He's very, very good. I love the riffs that he done. He took a classic song and he made it beautiful. He did a key change. What can I say about that note? It was a little long. Don't think I have to give him breath control. He definitely had really good sustainability with the breath control. I can't imagine that is easy, but I didn't find it consistent. I mean, that's probably very hard. Here's me talking. I couldn't, but I mean, I didn't find it consistent. And listen, at this stage of the competition, you need to be way up there. And for me, you're going to find me being quite harsh, but I'm going to be marking hard. So So I've scored 10. I'm sorry, but I seem to be low. I seem to be taking over you, Jude. You top seats. So, but
there's
yeah,
only room for one Jude here.
All right. Yeah. I trust that everyone is getting this feedback and going to build on it, for the next performance. Chances are we could see him again and he will be bringing his A game truly. All right. So thanks for that. We'll move on to our next video, please.
Good morning, everyone. I am Ayoniro Olaemitoli from Lagos, Nigeria. Music to me is one of the best gifts God gave to me, and it's been very, very wonderful. Even though at some point it was quite challenging, and I'm glad I could overcome some of the challenges and all that. And I'm really grateful for the talent given to me. I am a saxophonist, I am a music producer and a cinematographer. If I should win this competition, I would like to furthermore my music school and also get some of my music production equipment. I've always wanted to be a producer, and I'm glad I'm getting there. There's little few steps to still climb, but I'm glad I'm making progress and all that. And I'll really, really be happy and glad if I win, so I can further more of my music career and also get some studio equipment. And also, I want to appreciate the Treasure You Unravelled contestant and judges. They've been wonderful so far, and I want to especially appreciate my families. They've been so supportive. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Angela, you're going to go first now.
Okay, then. So now we're talking. We've just stepped it up a bit there. So I am glad to say that Tony scored 15. The fact that you brought an up-tempo song, I love the backing track. Although I did feel as it went on, it got a little bit overpowering. Just audibly, it sounded a little bit overpowering with the sax. So, but I thought you looked very classy. You looked the part, and you brought a real expressiveness and musical feeling about that. So I thought it was very good. So 15 for me.
Lovely, lovely. Angela is back. Yes,
I'm back.
All right, Jude, go with you next.
I love this guy. Like Angela said, he stepped up the tempo, and that's what we've been crying for. Look, it was almost like a funeral service from some record. Just quiet, get us happy, get us dancing, and this guy brought it on for us. So I'm really glad with that. And he did some good skill. He's got style, he's got groove, he's got the vibe, he's got everything working for him. I really would look forward to see him to do better in his next video should he make it to the next round. So I am giving him 14.5.
All right, we take that, Jude. All right, Alana.
I scored him quite high because I absolutely loved the performance. 18.9, one of my favorite songs. And I don't know if you saw me, I was trying not to get up and dance.
That's what we want. At least it got somebody excited, you know?
Yeah, no, I was jamming. Very smooth as well to start. It's kind of like almost like jazz, kind of like that vibe. Very nice. Yeah, and great showmanship. He was making eye contact with the camera as well. Like, you know, he brought his AAA game. Just saying.
Cool. All right, Tina.
So I scored him 17.9. He brought arrangement. That's what I suppose that's what you were saying for the other guy. This one, he had arranged. He put some thought into what he was doing. He sat down, he arranged his music, and he orchestrated, and he executed it well. So I say 17.9 for him.
All right, good. So for me, I scored him 18.8. I saw he was enjoying himself. So it wasn't just a monotonous or belabored performance. He came in here, you know, with something to offer, and he was confident about what he was offering. So he really enjoyed himself, and I enjoyed it myself as well. I think it was a very professional performance. And this is what we're talking about. This is what we're looking for. And so, I trust we'll see him again. And when you do come back, keep it going, you know, keep it lively, keep it strong. All right.
Hi, everyone. My name is Adesua Wamian. I'm from Edo State. I love singing. I'm the firstborn of my family. I love music because music is everything to me. You know, through music, I can be able to express my feelings to people. I sing in a church, which is Avesta Christian Church of God. I back up for some gospel artists, and also I'm a minister too. This competition, that's Treasure Unravelled. It's really amazing because, you know, it's an opportunity whereby you can be able to groom yourself and also share the gospel across the world. You know, people need to understand that God is real. People need to understand that God does wonders. So I believe through Treasure Unravelled, I can be able to achieve that. So that's what the competition is for me, to be able to preach the gospel across the world. Thank you.
My faith will stand.
she's got a good voice. I love her voice. She's got a little bit of a style. My issues with her will most likely come from her choice of song. Secondly, probably her director or whoever that is in charge of her, that is producing her, needs to work more. Her mood, not enough dynamics for me. I didn't see all that. She really did not move me. She didn't come out of the box for me. But she's got a very good voice, and I believe if she has somebody who is managing her very well, she'll do a lot better. And it is a competition. I'll say this, and this is going to everyone. This is a competition. Your choice of song is very important. You are not just singing. You are not in a church service setting. You are in a competition where you have to impress 2 guys and 3 ladies, and it's not going to come easy. So you should take note of that and look for what the judges want and get it going. So again, a fast tempo song, good one, will do a good job for them. Thank you.
Thanks, Rajit. Just to continue from there, I'm not passing my comment yet. It's so that they don't begin to think that it's only fast tempo songs that get us, but right song choice, right? Right song choice. Tina.
Yeah, thank you. I was gonna say, like, a well executed slow tempo song will do as well, but really well executed. For me, I suppose you did some kind of falsetto in some place where your voice would have cried. That was good, good going there. Like I suppose, as Pastor Jude said, choice of song, like it was just kind of dragging on and dragging on and dragging on, for me. And I thought that the music was kind of nearly on top of your voice. So at certain points, I would have to kind of, strain to hear what you're saying, because I suppose the keyboard's just tad bit too high, higher than the voice. But I thought, given the song, it was well executed, so I will give 16.5.
Did I get Jude's score as well?
No.
10.9.
Okay, cool. All right, Angela.
Okay, so I agree with Jude and Tina. I don't think it has to be a high tempo song. I definitely think it helps. I really think you just really need to know what suits your voice. I mean, you can take a slower song, but I think it's that powerful dynamics you need to get. Like, that I have to say, I like what she did with that song. I liked her low range. I liked her high range, and I loved how she controlled it. I just thought she really did listen. It was a slow song, but she definitely did. She did explore the dynamics of the song. But again, with that song, there's only so much she can do. I did love her interpretation of it. When it got to the bridge, Spirit Lead Me, I thought that was something different. You have to give her credit. She has stepped out of the box. She's tried to do something a little different. And what I would say is, don't go so different that you can't recognize a song. That chord, I'm sorry, I play keyboard, and it's nice to play around with chords, but it just didn't work. It just sounded off. It sounded like you hit a wrong note. And I just think I don't think it was a very good performance. But yeah, so I've given 15.5. So I hope that's helpful.
Cool. Thanks, Angela. Ilana?
Yeah, I'm actually really disappointed because I remember this lady, this contestant, and I really love her voice, the tone of her voice. I just think, like, the start, it could have been just a little bit shorter of that first piece. She kind of went back on herself. And then she went off. Like, it sounded like a bum note. And after that, she kind of lost me. But she does have a good voice. And I think, yeah, maybe a better song choice, or just like you're saying, don't go too different. Like, it's okay to make the song your own, but then at some point, you know, you do kind of get lost in it. So yes, I scored her 13.1. So it's with a heavy heart that I give that mark, but you know.
With a heavy heart.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So for me, I think I kind of agree with what everyone has said to an extent. What I've written down here is a lovely tone to her voice, and everyone has said that. But a better song choice would have given her, a better chance. So Adesua, if you do go on to the next round, hear this. Song choice has been the deal breaker for many people. You know, 2 people have been in the final of this competition, and wrong song choice got them knocked out. You know, if only they had swapped their first song for the second song and vice versa, they would have won the competition 2 times. You know, in the history of this Treasure Unraveled has that happened. So song choice is key. And you know, we want you to do something different, but don't just do things for the sake of it. Let it make meaning to what you're doing. For example, although you know the keyboard is played the exact same note as you changed the song into, but to what effect, you ask yourself, you know. So the musicianship is what we're looking at there. When you do something like that, let it be well interpreted to be a part of the song. So I think you've gotten very good feedback from the judges, and I do believe that if you do make it through to the next round, you will take this on board. I've scored you 16.2 anyways.
Hi everyone, I am Maduabuchi Chizara Chilua, also known as Zara Sound. The Zara was actually coined from my middle name, Chizara. I'm from Abia State, Nigeria, but I reside in Shagam, Ogun State, Nigeria. About my musical journey, I started music when I was 9 years old. That was in the year 1999 with my siblings. We formed a group which still stands till today, known as Soul Resound. We released our album last year, March, titled Eledumare, which is on digital platforms, launched in Babcock University and in Lagos. Yes, and I also went to further my music at Peter King College of Music, Lagos, Badagry, in Nigeria here. I also write music. I'm a songwriter and singer. I love to play the guitar and the piano. This competition means a lot to me because I'm not just doing this for the prize, but because I know what Treasure Unraveled has for their winners, which can take my music further to more people and bless more souls. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
You hear me when I call. You are my morning song. Though darkness fills the night, it cannot hide the light. Whom shall I fear? Crush the enemy underneath my feet. You are my sword and shield, though troubles linger still. Whom shall I fear? I know who goes before. by my side.
Over to you, our resident guitarist. Tell us how he did.
Okay, so I'm always scrutinizing over the tuning of the guitar. I have to say, this guy is a great guitarist, great musician. I love the different riffs. I just love what he did. And like, you know, I do think the guitar was a little bit overpowering for the voice. I got it really hard. The last time I listened to this guy, I was really impressed. But I just think the balance of the instrument and the vocal was just a little bit off, which kind of disappointed me because I really, really, really wanted to hear his vocal, and I struggled to hear his vocal. It just needed a bit more clarity. But I thought he's got really good stage presence as well. He's just a real likability about him. He's got that artist look. I've said this before. But if you do get through, I'd like to see a little bit more time put into the quality that you release the video, because the guitar was a little bit overpowering, but I do think it was very good. So I've given 15.6.
Nice. Very good. Pastor Jude.
Yes, the last video he came, I really didn't like him. I didn't score him very well in the last video. I had problems with his with the video that he had. But this time around, he's a lot better. And I love his voice. I would say he's a very simple man. And I just love his smile. He's a liked person. I love his smile, and he's very good at what he's doing. And I love that he had good control of the guitar, playing and singing. He had very, very good control of it. His smile just, but again, I am not really saying what I want. But he's lovely. He's likable. I'm giving him 14.0.
Nice. Okay, Isakwa?
Yeah, he's a good singer. He's got good voice. He plays the guitar well. But for me, this was just a basic performance he just put in. He should be able to stretch himself to do a little bit more. And this is someone who was in the competition last year as well. So he would know what we are expecting, and in many ways he was nearly at par back then with the person who was the first runner up, Andrew, who played the guitar as well. So he's very good with his guitar, but his singing is very basic, and that's what took some points off him from me. This is not a semi-final performance. So I've given him 16. Hopefully he will make it through and be able to do better.
Okay.
Yeah, that's why I call him a simple man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree with you there, 100%. Too simple, too basic,
Yeah. Okay, Tina, I see you smiling there.
I gave him 16 as well.
Are you looking at my notes?
No copying.
It was very basic. It was simple. It was too simple. I want fireworks, guys.
Yeah.
No means any fire. There was no fireworks. And like Pastor Joe said, you're a simple guy, but come on.
Yeah, I share the same sentiment. I think the song didn't really go anywhere. It was nice. It was lovely. He's a beautiful voice. I think he'd be a good recording artist, but the song just didn't really go anywhere. So I scored him 14.5.
Welcome back, everyone. Wow. That is awesome talent. I'm thinking back from when we started and we were coming into a building, doing our audition. And now we have people from different places and putting so much effort in their songs, in their music, in their videos, the musicians. Wow, I don't know, but it's going to be a tough one. I think out of 21, we're picking 10. I don't know how this is going to work, but no, it's been amazing. Well done, well done to all the contestants so far. Anyway, guys, please do like, share, and subscribe. Tell your friend, to tell a friend, to tell another friend, to tell somebody, and that this is going on. 10 years, Treasure Unravelled, Loud in Silence. It's amazing. So stay tuned and keep following us.
And the grand finale is the 9th of September.
9th of September.
It's gonna be a great time. Like, it's gonna be a bomb in Ireland. And talking about great event in Ireland. So it's our 3-in-1 event. So we're having the Loud in Silence, we're having the award night, we're giving 10 awards to 10, like giving 10 prestigious awards to 10 artists in different categories. Go on our website, you see it, and you get more information on our website, www.treasureunraveled.com. Like Rebecca has said, make sure you like the button, share. We have Eben coming. We have Bukola Beckers and
yes, the powerhouses are there. They're going to be there.
It's going to be a great time. So make sure you don't miss it. All right. So we want to bring in the team leaders. The team leaders will be working so hard to make sure the contestants are ready and fully prepared for this competition. You've watched. We still have a few more videos to play. So don't go yet. We just want the team leaders to just come in here briefly, and then we will move on.
That's right. Go team leaders.
So we have Kemi, Gladys. How are you, ladies? How you doing? I know it's been really challenging putting everyone, getting their stuff together, preparing them. It's not an easy job. You had a coach then as well, didn't you?
We did, and we had like a fun day where we had like vocal exercises and warm-ups.
Yeah,
and, like,
vocal warm-ups and team and then
stuff. Yeah, it was pretty cool.
So, Kemi and Gladys, they've been doing a great job. Well done, ladies.
Since the very beginning, guys. I commend them so much for the team. It's
so,
great.
ladies, talk to us. How are you getting on? What's the story?
Hello, everyone. As you know, my name is Gladys, and I'm the team leader for Group B. And yeah, I'm so excited. It's been a very long journey. Busy 2 weeks, I'll say. But yeah, we are here now, and we're looking forward to see what's going to happen today.
Hello. Thank you, Marv and Rebecca. Rebecca, nice to see you again. It's been a long time. Yeah. As you all know, my name is Kemi, and the team leader for Group A. It's really been an exciting journey from the beginning, from the first audition up until now, and I'm amazed at the different talents that has been showcased. It's just they're all treasures waiting to be unraveled, and I'm excited. I'm looking forward to what's going to happen in the final.
Grand. And the grand finale is the 9th of September. I'm sure you're looking forward to it. So what's your expectation now?
Oh yeah, I'm so excited about the grand finale. But I have a major request from the board of Treasure Unravelled, if they can look into it, because even as I'm excited as I am, I look at all the 21 contestants in this semi-finals, and I'm just thinking only 5 is just going to go to the final. Wow, that's too small. So we just want to plead, is it possible we get 10 to the final? Please. 10.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Kemi. I've been thinking about that myself, and I actually wanted to mention it. Thank you for mentioning it. Yes. So, oh my God, the talents that we have in the house. I just wish we can just take everybody along. I know it's not possible, but this is our 10 years anniversary. Why don't we bring 10 people back? To mark the 10 years.
God.
That would be great. So I'll plead for the board of directors to look into it and see if we can bring 10 people back instead of 5. Thank you.
That's a very good point. Like, I think you made a very big point there. 10th anniversary and then 10 finalists. Oh my God, that's very irresistible. Okay, we'll see. We'll let you know. We'll get back to you on that. Okay.
Thank you.
Just finally, regarding your contestants, the wild card that will be chosen tomorrow, as we all know. Do you want to give your final words just before I let you go?
Okay, thank you very much, Marv. So, like I always say to the people in my team, you all are great talents. So, whatever happens tomorrow, just know that you are great talents, and um, um, you are winners already. So, whoever comes back, congratulations if you come back tomorrow. If you don't give up. Just know this is the stepping stone for you. It's the beginning of your journey, and God will go through with you. In Jesus' name.
Yes, yeah, tomorrow it's I can't wait. I can't wait. If only the Board of Trustees would approve our 10, then I'll be happy to see 10 contestants, go through to the final. And even we have 21 contestants in the semi-final. So if you don't go through, I know team B, team A, I know only 7, go through the semi-finals, but then we can still do it. We can still move. A few of you with your hard work, you can move to, the final. So, and even if you don't move to the final, as I always say to you, is for you to get out to the semi-final, you have done good for yourself. You should be proud of it. You should pat yourself at the back and tell yourself, well done. You've done well. I always tell you, you got talent in you. You got treasures in you that we have unraveled. Yeah. And you need to go out there and show the world what you got. So I wish you all the best. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you. Myself and Rebecca, we're having a nice time here. I'm sure you remember her. So thank you, ladies, and we'll be speaking to you soon. Consigning your appeal for 10 contestants to go for the final. So guys, initially our plan was to have only 5 contestants qualified.
21, jeez.
Yeah. We know we're going to take only 5 contestants to the grand finale, but looking at the team leaders appealing it, I think we will look into it. So we'll look into it and we'll make our decision. So we'll let you know by tomorrow if we're still going to go by 5 or we'll go with the 10. We'll go with the 10 that you're proposing. But that's a very fantastic idea. She said
10 for 10, 10 at 10. 10 at 10.
10 at 10. Well, that's very catchy. I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so we are going to continue with the remaining contestants. And before that, I would like you to know that tomorrow the competition continues. So after the final contestant that we played today, we're going to continue tomorrow. We're going to play all the contestants, and then we will let you know the people that qualified. And then we normally pick a white card. So that's not happen.
Yeah, that's true. I don't think we had a wild card in my time.
Actually, you didn't have any wild.
No, we didn't.
Things have changed.
Yeah, things have changed, and it just shows the growth.
Yeah,
which is good.
We don't want to lose our best. So just we're going to play the last few videos, and then I'll come back and give you the closure. Maybe 1 or 2 more information before we go. Let's do this.
Let's do this, guys. Let's do this.
My name is John Uchenna Gentle, and I hail from Ngopala local government area of Imo State, Nigeria. Okay, my musical journey. I started singing in church like from 2008 at the Redeemed Christian Church of God, one of the branches here in Lagos. And initially I just wanted to learn the keyboard, but fast forward, they said I had to join the choir. Then that's where we started from. So fast forward, today I have like over 100 songs, and I'm so enthusiastic about languages, so I do songs in Spanish, Portuguese, German, Italian, Swahili, and some other languages back in the days, and I think even up till now people say I sound like R. Kelly. Yeah, I think it's kind of natural. So I love music, and I feel like it's God's calling for me, so to save souls through gospel music. Okay, what Treasure Unravelled means for me, Treasure Unravelled, as the name goes, is I feel it's like a big platform, you know, for gospel, upcoming gospel musicians to, you know, showcase the talent that God has given them. And I'm very grateful for this platform, this opportunity, and I'm giving my best. I really thank the organizers for doing this, for coming together to do this.
I was in a tunnel and couldn't see the light. And whenever I look up, I couldn't see the sky. Sometimes when I'm standing, it seems like I don't walk for miles. And my heart could be crying, dead in the middle of a smile. But then I climbed the hills and saw the mountains. I heard a heavens I was lost, and I felt a strong wind. Heard a small voice saying, the storm is over. The storm is over now. Well, I can see the sunshine. So beyond the clouds, I can feel heaven. Heaven is over me. Come on and set me free. Yeah. Now in the midst of my battles, all hope was gone. Downtown in a rushed crowd and felt all alone. Oh, every now and then I felt like I would lose my mind. Cause I've been racing for years and I still a finish line. Oh, but then I climbed the hills and saw the mountains. I heard a heavens I was lost, and I felt a strong wind. Heard a small voice saying the storm is over. The storm is over now. I tell you I can see the light. Somewhere beyond the clouds, I can feel heaven over me. Heaven is over me. Would you come and set me free? Yeah. Somehow my beginnings kept right in, and faith became my friend. Now I can depend on the voices of the wind. Storm is over. Storm is over now. I tell you I can see the light. Somewhere beyond the clouds, I can feel heaven over me. Heaven is over me. Would you come and set me free?
You can tell from my smile that I thoroughly enjoyed that. This guy ticks a lot of boxes, to be honest. Immediately when he come on screen, he just looks like an artist. He looks like a guy who wants to win. He sings like a guy who wants to win. He's engaging with the camera. He's engaged with the song. Just so much. He ticked a lot of boxes for me. I love the backing track. Now, anybody else expect this? The last time this guy sang, I thought he was going to do this, and I thought he was going to do this time as well. So at the end of one of the verses, and I was like, he's going to rap.
He's going to rap. I
was like, you know what? That literally, I was like, that would have really, really hit it for me. I thought he's going to rap in this here. I thought that even in the last song he done, I thought this guy's going to rap, because we don't have any raps. But I thought, I was waiting on it. I was like, oh no. So anyway,
twice he set us up.
But I would have scored a 20 from me if he had a rap. But anyway, so I just think he's a really good recording voice. He just looks great. He showed great ability with his vocal range. So I've given him 17.9. So that's
nice,
pretty good for my bit tonight, I think. So well done.
Okay. Let's see, did Pastor Jude have the same sentiments? How did you score?
I differ with Angela in terms of communicating with his camera, the video. No, he did not do a
You
good
don't
job.
think so?
No.
Not enough.
I think that was his lowest point with me. Otherwise, every other thing he seemed to be coming up. His voice is good, but is it really a marketable voice for the competition? I have a big question mark there. But in terms of himself, he has a very good camera. The guy who's doing the recording for him is brilliant because he was coming from every angle. And there were times I was really waiting for him to make that eye contact with us. He did it once.
A couple of times, though. He definitely did.
Once.
He did do it. I saw it myself, but
he did be more.
He wasn't catching that with me. I expected more because the camera was really moving around him and trying to get it from everywhere. So he's got a good voice, but is it a marketable voice? That's another thing. That song was is a very good song. It's a well-known song. I'm giving him 14.1, hoping that he will make it through. Good choice of song. I just expected more.
17.1 is what I gave him. I just thought there was too many stuff that was added where there was no effect, but I thought it was just too produced for something that is supposed to be recorded live and let's hear it, anyway.
Okay, thank you. Sakwa?
Yeah, okay, so first, I think this is someone who understands that it's a competition, okay, and they have brought in their A game to try to win the competition, and we should applaud him for that. Yeah. I loved him. I loved what he did, how he did what he did. He was on point in several ways. The only letdown was that he didn't rap because you don't go and then you don't rap. Like, look, so and twice in the song, the first time he did it, I thought he was going to, he didn't, and then the second time again, I thought he was going, he did. I was like, come on, what a tease, But just so you know, if you do a song like that and it was almost like an opening. It's like when you are playing football and the goalkeeper drops the ball in front of you, you don't kick it anywhere else. You put it in the net. It was like the net was open for him to rap, but he didn't rap. Okay, like Angela said, that would have done 20 for you. So just in case you know how to rap, you want to start to think about, if you do get to the next round, an opportunity like that, don't just let it slide. But I did score him 18.4.
Nice. Okay, I'm going to give my score first, and then I'm going to give my comment. I actually scored him 16.5. I think he has a beautiful voice. It was an amazing production. He really put the time and effort into his video. I can definitely see him as a recording artist also. Now, some may disagree, but I actually, when I heard the first few chords and when I knew what song it was, I actually cringed because it's an R. Kelly song. And I'm not sure if everybody's aware of, what happened with R. Kelly. So it's not the fault of, obviously, John Gentle. However, for me, I feel like it's a little bit triggering for some people to hear that artist song sang because of the nature of his crime. So that's the only thing I would say. And I'm not faulting, my score doesn't, it's not reflective of how I feel about that song or that artist. But I would just say in future, just make sure you may be looking, especially if you're going to cover a secular artist, which is what he was, although the song does kind of appear like he's singing to God, but just check into what words you're putting out there and the person who wrote the words. That's all I would say from a spiritual point of view. That would be my concern as as a judge and just as a person. So but that did not affect my score. He did a great job, but I had to put that out there. So
cool.
Okay, so with that being said, let's move on swiftly to the next video.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Akadaba Blessing. I am from Ogeli North local government of Delta State. I'm based in Delta State. I was born in the year 1989. I was born and brought up in Ibadan, Oyo State. Now I joined the choir right from the age of 6. That is the children choir from the age of 6 in Assemblies of God Church, Mokola, Ibadan. And progressing in my secondary school, at the age of 12, I became the choir mistress. Till now, I've been doing the work of God through the ministry of singing, and this work has been my passion, drawing people to Christ. And I think this competition is a lifetime experience for me to change the society and to propagate the work of God through the ministry of singing. And I believe true worship is by drawing people closer to God through Jesus. And I thank God for this ministry. I thank God for this opportunity that Treasure Unravelled has provided for us. Thank you.
Hallelujah. Thank you, Jesus, for your love. Thank you, Jesus. We rise and declare there's no one nowhere compared to your love. You are holy. We stand and we shout. We can't live without your love. You are holy, God. Forever. You are holy, God. You are holy. You hold the world together. My world, it's in your hands. Your love lasts forever. I breathe you in. Now I can live. You hold the world together. My world, it's in your hands. Your love lasts forever. I breathe you in. Now I can live. You hold the world together. My world, it's in your hands. Your love lasts forever. I breathe you in. Now I can live. You hold the world together. My world, it's in your hands. Your love lasts forever. I breathe you in. Now I can live. Your love is there. It's everywhere. We bring your love. Nothing compares to the great love you have for us. You are holy, God. Forever. You are holy, God. You are holy. You hold the world together. My world, it's in your hands. Your love lasts forever. I breathe you in. Now I can live. You hold the world together. My world revolves in your hands. Your love is everlasting. I breathe you in. Now I can live.
Strong voice, nice groove, but not a semi-final performance for me. This is a praise and worship kind of, So, for her strong voice and for the effort, 15.8.
Nice. Okay. Thank you, Tina.
I like the Treasure Unravelled.
Yeah, I love that.
Couple bucks for me for that. I was like,
Where can I order one of those? That was nice. I want to dress like that.
I like the kind of rawness in the voice, that kind of a, but it was a praise and worship. Like in church, I would rock this song, But sister, like this is like Sekwa said, it's a semi-final. This is semi-final. We need something more. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. I danced to it, but you didn't show me any. You were kind of hitting some notes. I suppose maybe you were trying to do minors. In some places it kind of sounded a bit off. Like I had to what did you do there? I think maybe you were going minor, but I don't know if they actually did justice to what you were trying to do. But yes, 16.2 for me.
Nice. Okay. Angela, please.
Yeah, I agree with you, Tina. I find so maybe trying to gain extra points for the merch. Yeah, Marv, get on that, please. Us judges need one of those. Thank you. Maybe not dresses for a second.
Yeah. I'll go with a dress.
I'd pay anything to see you in a dress.
You don't picture me as a cross dresser, no?
Now, this is a family show, guys.
Hold on 1 second. I think you remember Light and Silence back in November.
Nigeria, yeah.
You had a lovely wig on you and you look pretty girly. I have a photo to prove it. Marvel, to you. Sorry, getting back to Blessing. She's a powerhouse. And she has got great ability to project her voice. She does have good control. I did find quite a lot that it seemed very forced, and therefore the notes crisp. Just like Tina said, hitting some notes there, they weren't on point. So I did have a bit of an issue with that. So some of those notes for me were very questionable. So I've given you 14.1.
Okay. Pastor Jude, please.
Yes, 675. She has a very strong voice that could have been used for some very, very good songs. So again, the choice of song is not there. The music, to me, is not properly arranged. They were just flying all over the place. But she has got a very, very good voice. And she tried to win the judges with that gown or whatever it is, but I don't think it worked. That will only work with Tina and So no, for the competition, no, that's not what we're looking for. So I'm giving her a 10.5.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I scored Blessing 15.7. I actually loved her energy. I loved the fact that it was an upbeat song, but again, it was, something you would sing on a Sunday in church. The high notes, she kind of went off a little bit, but other than that, she has a very powerful voice, and I love her energy as well. So, I think that's a fair enough score, 14.7. So
I think she actually has more. Alana.
Yeah.
I think that lady actually has more energy than what she gave. I really think so.
Yeah. I feel like if she was on a live stage in front of us, that we all would have been up dancing, and it would have been, do you know what I'm saying? Like that energy would have come across more, but because it's in a video and, everything's kind of controlled. But yeah, I agree with you on that she would have a much more powerful energy in person, maybe. Yeah. Or maybe on the next video if she makes it through, hopefully.
Hi, my name is Abundance Agbabiaka, TU133. I'm from Akwa Ibom State, but presently based in Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, I started singing from the children's church, from the children's department, and then we graduated to the adults church, and here we are today. And I want to say this, I have actually experienced significant growth and development throughout my musical journey. And God has been faithful. God has been faithful, and I'm trusting God that we are not stopping here. We are not stopping here. We're going further. We're going to keep pushing and expect more from us. You're going to see me up there. Woo. Being in this competition is to me is actually a great achievement. I applied last year, but as at the time I saw the mail, it was late. So, and this year I kept following back to back, back to back, back to back. Now, aside the money, I been in Treasure Unravel 2023. It's been a journey for me, getting to meet new people, and it's also for me it's way beyond the money. It's way beyond the money for me. It's also a platform for me to actually showcase my skill. It's an opportunity for me, which I've been craving for, and I'm glad I'm here today.
You're broken down and tired of living life on the merry-go-round, where you can find the fighter, but I see it in you, so we're gonna work it out. Move mountains, we're gonna work it out. Move mountains, and arise up, arise like the day, arise up, arise unafraid, arise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And arise up, high like the waves, arise up, in spite of the ache, arise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. All we need is hope, and without we have each other, and without we have each other, we will rise and we will rise and we will rise. Oh, we will rise. The rise up, high like the waves, rise up, in spite of the ache. We will rise 1,000 times again. And rise up, rise like the day, rise up, rise unafraid, rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. And rise up, high like the waves, rise up, rise unafraid, rise up, and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you,
Jump.
It was going so well. It was a beautiful, artistic, even the scene set up. I was like, oh, this is going to be good. Then the dancer popped out from behind. I was like, oh man, this is great. But can I just say again, secular song. All we need is hope, and for that we have each other. I would have changed that to, and for that we have Jehovah, or something like that. It's a secular song. It's a beautiful song, but it's secular. But kudos to her. She did make a good effort. The high notes as well. I noticed she shied away from that really, really high part of that song. By the way, I love that song. But you know, it is secular. So anyways, I gave her 15. I think she made a great effort. But again, just be mindful that although it is a competition, and yes, you know, we want to see you sing your best, like you also have to gear it towards our Lord and Savior. So even just a change of the lyrics would have worked for me, but definitely the high notes, a little bit iffy, but well done. Otherwise, abundance. Well done. Who would like to go next? Pastor Jude, I see you looking down at your notes.
Unfortunately, I am scoring her 0.
Wow.
Treasure Unravel is a platform for gospel singers. It's a gospel thing. It's not a secular thing.
Yeah, but then again, just I don't mean to disagree, but also that song, the R. Kelly song, is a secular song.
The R. Kelly song.
Yeah,
So
it
we'll
is.
go back. If you will excuse me, let's go back. It just did not occur to me, but
yeah.
I think for the sake of
that song with a gospel singer though, didn't he sing
Pardon?
it with?
Yeah, but
sing that song with what's his name? This king of Revolution. Hey, that guy. What's his
Kirk
name?
Franklin.
No.
Okay.
No,
I did not know that other song was a secular song. Never knew that.
Yeah, and R. Kelly sang the song as an unbeliever, but they have sung the song in church. Even what's his name? T.D. Jakes has used it to do a talk and things like that. So, Pastor Jude, we would like to appeal on the basis that we have once judged a song that was secular based on the person's performance to rescind your 0 and score this individual based on their performance. And going forward, we would advise that people stay on gospel songs because this is a gospel talent hunt competition. Can we appeal to you, sir?
Very well. I believe it should be made to every contestant that it's a gospel competition. I remember when Marv was talking to me about it. He talked about Levite.
Yeah.
He talked about so many things. So when people go off our vision, I think we should really be very mindful of it. Based on what you have said, I will give her my original mark, which is 15.0.
Okay.
She did very well. I love the dance. I love everything. It was just out of the box. It was beautiful.
Yeah.
But there will not be a second chance of this.
Yeah.
In the next level.
And let that be a lesson. Even in life, you can have everything looking wonderful. You're doing everything perfectly. If you're not involving God in it, what's the point? So going forward, it must be gospel, Christian music, please. Okay. Angela?
Okay, so obviously we're letting that slide. Obviously, it was a secular song. I mean, I absolutely love that song, but it's one of those songs, it's a bit like your Mariah Carey. Like Mariah Carey can hit some serious notes, but not everybody, there's a very few people can sing her songs. This song is like that. There is some amazing notes. And I love to sing this song. I sing it in the car. I sing it at home. But would I ever sing it out? No, because I would have the reddest face because my children say they cringe when I hit the high notes. So all I can say is if you're going to sing a big song with big notes, you need to have an extremely big voice. And to be honest, I didn't feel, for me, I didn't feel that Abundance hit those notes. Listen, it's just one of them songs. It's there's a handful of people that can hit those notes, and for me, it just wasn't there. I did find I give you
I'm Gold Nina Tamuno. I live in Port Harcourt, Nigeria. I love to care for my children,
with the camera.
And I am
obviously
a tech
you thought
enthusiast.
outside the box, bringing in the guy at the back. I did find him a little bit distracting at times. I've got peace that really high note when we went into the chorus of it was just like ooh. For me, so I'm sorry,
singing
I scored
since I was a
10.5,
child,
but it's a big song.
Worship for me really makes it a
not
lot
an easy
more
one to
better.
sing. So just
especially when I
be
got
mindful
to know
of
the
that.
Lord.
What your song
It's
choice
amazing.
is. Can you hit those notes?
Okay, thanks, Angela. Tina, please.
Angela,
the Global
10
Gospel
points. Oh my
Talent
God.
Hunt Season 10
I'm telling you, she's
is a
turning into
breath of
Jude.
fresh air.
Yeah.
Just coming into this space, I've had so much fun. I've
where we
had so
are in the
much joy.
stage of the
Yeah.
My family is
Absolutely, we
happy.
have to
I want to
come. We
thank
have
the
to be
organizers
really.
of this program.
That song,
Amazing team.
Alana,
I want to
I
thank
never
all my team leads, and I want to say a
Spirit
big
Radio
ups to
usually
all the
play that song.
competitors.
Yes,
Trust me, guys.
Well,
You guys
Spirit
will
Radio
go
is
somewhere.
not
We're
just
going
for Christian
somewhere
music,
really
it's
big.
uplifting
And I
and
want to
Christian
say to
music.
you, we're all
It's,
winners. Let's
I'm
bring
always
this
on
win
Spirit
home.
Radio. Like I never go
yeah.
outside Spirit Radio. But then
Yeah.
they always play the song. So like when
Yeah.
she was playing, oh, I know this song.
That's why we
Sometimes
have
I
to be able to
wonder
discern
if
between, you know.
faithful.
I suppose
Does he see
I know
me in my trouble?
she did
Does
a
he
bit of justice. Like she
understand?
didn't
Yeah.
do
Sometimes
exactly,
I
but she
question,
did
is
try.
he
And I thought
able?
her effort was
Can he rescue?
good
Can
enough.
he
And I like
save me
the dance
again
behind
and
it.
again?
Yeah.
But
So I
when
give her
I
17.
look back,
Nice.
did he move every mountain?
Okay, thanks,
Did he
Isaac.
part every sea? Yes, he
I think
did.
the point I had
So
with that
yes,
was
he
appropriateness.
can.
Okay, so that's one of the things
Did
to
he
judge on.
defeat the darkness? Did
So
he deliver
you're saying
me? Yes, he did. Oh, yes, he can. Oh, yes, he did. So, yes, he can. Did he move every mountain? Did he part every sea? Yes, he did. Yes, he can. Did he defeat the darkness? Did he deliver me? Yes, he did. So, yes, he can. Oh, yes, he did. So, yes, he can. 'Cause I've seen too much and I can't deny. He's come through every single time. From the beginning until the end. He did, he will, he can. Now Jesus over everything. He reigns forevermore. I sung for all eternity. Jesus Christ is Lord. Jesus over everything. He reigns forevermore. I sung for all eternity. Jesus Christ is Lord. Jesus Christ is Lord. Jesus Christ is Lord.
Oh, okay. All right. So, it didn't go. Didn't quite hit it for me. This is the semi-final. Okay, so this is just another basic performance. I didn't feel it. You know, I didn't. Anyways, I scored the 15.1. It's too basic for me.
Angela?
Yeah, so I just changed my score actually there, and I just changed to 15.1 as well. So yes, I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. But yes, we're at this stage we need to do a little more.
So I like her smile, and one of the things that really caught my attention is from her last performance. Now we see her with pianos, guys playing, and the drum and everything, trying to do something, which is okay. But like Iseko said, this is the semi-final stage of this competition. It has to be more than that. Has to be more than that. So I'm giving her 13.0. And I think I'm liberal with that, but
Well, for me, I actually said she was the best so far, and she lifted my spirit. She gave me chills. She was very joyful.
Yeah.
And I actually loved it. I gave her 18.9, so I don't know if I saw something different to what you guys were looking at. Or maybe it's just because the bar was a little bit lower than expected, and she just came right along and she lifted my spirits. So I'm not
Alana, you're very right. Alana, you're very right. It's just that we're not just generous with her.
Yeah. No, for me, I loved it. So I stand by my 18.9.
The song was joyful and all, but anyway, I gave her 15. It just was very basic. Like we need a little bit something more. Do like that song. Do like what's it called? Do a medley. Add another song to it, and do like a kick change. Get good arrangement. Not just like sing one song and sing it straight and then that's it. Okay, that's it. Next video, please.
Hi, my name is Emmanuel Oladayo. I'm from Osun State, and I'm a voice coach. I'm a singer. I'm also a professional background vocal, and I've been able to work with some gospel music artists in Nigeria, likes of Tosin B, Miss Ige, MTN Project Fame, and Tosin Alao. And talking about my music career so far, the journey has been so great to me, and I've been enjoying it because I have passion for what I do. So I'm talking about my reason why I'm in Loud in Silence competition. I see Loud in Silence competition as a great platform for me to explore and to take the gospel music to the next level, to the whole world. And that's why I'm here, and I believe great things will happen at the end of this competition. Thank you. Peace.
My God is able. Listen. Exceedingly abundantly above all you could ask of me, according to the power that worketh in you. God's able.
I gave him 16.
Oh wow!
And I gave him 16. That is the texture of his voice, and he was able to carry the song. Lovely karaoke, fine. Again, he did not. To me, I don't see it as out of the box thing, but I gave him those points because he was able to sing it based on his voice, the texture of his voice, and everything. He has a baby voice, obviously, and he was able to do it. Do a little here and there, but look, I give it to him.
Yeah.
Alana.
Yeah, so I actually gave him 15.9, but I do feel that that song is for somebody with a really powerful voice. Like I just felt like, I don't know if it was the backing vocals were overpowering and the music as well, but I really feel like it was not the best song choice. However, he did what he could with it. He had some really nice runs, so he does have that kind of nice melodic voice, but I just really feel like somebody with a stronger voice would do that song more justice. But good effort. So 15.9 from me.
Okay. Pastor Sekwa?
Yeah, Jude, remember when we did this song together, yeah?
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'd like to hear that.
Why he got my attention was he was able to edit it and do the modulations and all that. He had not done that spot in 10, but at least he did that, so I'm giving it to him.
Yeah.
However he did
it. But see, I know many of us won't pick that, but he had a Fuji tone to it. He had a Fuji tone to it, and it's a little bit captivating. He tried to bring that song away from someone who has a powerful voice to someone who has this kind of voice and Fujialize it a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think that's a lot of talent, and that he stayed on key, he engaged with the song and all that. I gave him 18.5.
Nice.
Well,
excellent.
Angela?
Okay, so listen, from his last video and this one, I definitely am getting what you're saying, Jude. That's the kind of tone of his voice. And listen, it's very unique what he has, his voice. It's definitely unique. Yeah. And he seems to have his own style. Like what you did last time with the vibrato for the last contestant, it was just quite plain sailing. He was not lazy with his notes at all.
That's true.
Every note, he really gave it his all. Sometimes a little bit too much, but at the same time, he has that ability. He has that ability. Like you could clearly hear that, and to be quite honest with you, I don't really like that if it's overstressed or overstretched. But I felt he done a really good job of it. So I'd given him 16.5. So well done.
Okay. Yeah. For me, I gave him 17, and that's because he probably would have scored more for me. But I thought the way he went into from God is able to do, and then when he chanted the backing, in my head I was like, because he was on a really high note, I was like, there's no way you're going to be able to go into the chorus. I was already thinking in my head, there's no way, you can't. And then he ended up chanting the backing vocal in, and I was like, guys, I suppose you can't change the key if it's a backing track, so you kind of have to go with that key. But there was a bit of kind of up and down with, kind of going high and then going low because he couldn't, to me, I thought that he couldn't hit those notes. That's why he had to kind of come down. Those kind of, put me off a little bit. But I suppose you did all the key changes that was in the song. I was like, if you didn't do the key change, what are you here for?
Just go home.
Oh, anyway, so I gave 17 is what I gave. And that was a good one. Okay, so thank you all very much for today. I suppose this is what we call it a night. Today we will be kind of ready for you tomorrow. I hope you're bringing your A games, and we're all ready for you. So we say a good night and God bless.
Okay, guys, welcome back. It's been a great and wonderful time with this fantastic talent. Actually, I'm tempted to say marvelous talent. And someone said, is it because your name is Marvelous? Call me Marv if you're not. All right, it's been a wonderful time. And we want to say thank you to the judges.
Thank you so
to the
much.
viewers. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, we will continue same time. Rebecca, any final words for?
Yeah, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to the judges. Thank you to the contestants. Thank you to the team, the coaches, and most importantly, our viewers. Thank you so much for tuning in all the time. As you said, share, like, subscribe, send us messages, let us know how you're feeling, how, it's going for you, what you've watched, what you like, what you don't, and, keep in tune with us. We'd like to hear from you as well. So yeah, that's me, and we'll see you tomorrow.
We will see you tomorrow until same time. To see you again. How do they put it? Until we see you again. Stay blessed.
Stay blessed.
Treasure Unraveled is celebrating 10 years anniversary on the 9th of September 2023. It is a milestone of success. The event will be featuring the grand finale of the Loud in Silence Season 10, where the winner gets €3,000 cash prize, an award ceremony where 10 prestigious awards will be given to nominated gospel artists/groups, live performances by renowned artists, which will include Amen,
You're the God who opens doors no man can shut.
Dummy Lowland, Bukola Bikes, Marvin Men, Emmanuel Wasona, the winner of the LIS S10 2022 and other LIS previous winners. Tickets at the gate is €30. Grab your early bird ticket now on Eventbrite at €25. This closes 31st of August. Also note that you can request for a gold or silver ticket via our email on info@treasureunraveled.com. The event will be held at D24CX39, Fairhouse Road, Talent, Dublin 24. Doors open at 2 p.m. Red carpet. Event starts at 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. For more details, visit www.treasureunraveled.com. Treasure Unraveled, preserving the Levites and creating value for gospel music.